In this proof of concept video, a local privilege escalation attack exploiting yet another security vulnerability in the Razer Synapse software for Windows is demonstrated. Due to the use of an insecure installation path and improper file integrity checks, the installation of the associated Razer system service is vulnerable to a so-called DLL hijacking attack. In this specific attack scenario, an attacker is able to replace a program library, that is, a dynamic link library file, with one that contains malicious code. Because of the high privileged context in which the attacker-controlled code is executed, a local Windows user can exploit this security issue to obtain local administrative privileges. This security vulnerability, described in our SYS Security Advisory, SYS 2023-2, was found by our IT security expert, Dr. Oliver Schwarz, and reported to Razer. In this demo setup, the attacker is logged in as a low-privileged user on a Windows 11 system. Our developed exploit script is already available within the Downloads folder. The name of the used low-privileged Windows account in this demo attack is user. And this account is only member of the local user group users. There are also some other local Windows user accounts, but we want to create a new attacker-controlled one by exploiting a security vulnerability. When executing our developed PowerShell exploit script, a specific directory that will later be used by the Razer installer is created. Furthermore, malicious DLLs are copied to this attacker-owned directory. When the first stage of the exploit is completed, the attacker attaches a real or fake Razer USB device with corresponding vendor and device IDs to the system that is supported by the Razer Synapse software. In the default Windows configuration, the Razer installer will be automatically executed in the context of the privileged Windows account system when a supported Razer USB device is attached. The attacker starts the actual software installation via the presented graphical user interface. For illustration purposes, we show the content of the attacker-owned directory with our malicious DLLs. The selected components of Razer Synapse are then downloaded via the target system's internet connection and installed. After the successful software installation, the second stage of our PowerShell script tries to exploit a time-of-check, time-of-use race condition concerning the validation of some program files. If the exploit script wins this race, a new user account is created by our malicious DLL when the installed Razer Synapse service is automatically started. In this demo attack, a new Windows user account named sysRazerDLL with local administrative privileges was created successfully. As a general security measure, SYS recommends disabling Windows CodeDriver auto installations via the corresponding configured Windows registry value set to 1.